Do you want to explain to the people about what they're about to see on the screen?
Sure, yeah. Hey y'all, how you doing? Good, thanks for coming down. Right on. Familiar faces, a lot of non-familiar faces. This guy and I spent the afternoon just mucking around and making fun of each other, so that was cool on radio. That was good, thank you. Good. Thanks for the introduction. What can I say? Last year, this time, we embarked on this adventure with the Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra, and it's something that I had never done, working with a full orchestra, doing rock music or metal music most of my career, I guess, and it was exciting. It was really, to me, it was a whole new beginning. It was a new door that opened for me to be able to work with a full 70-person orchestra and be able to see the dynamics of the music come more alive than I had ever heard before in my life. And the orchestra were great. The APO, the principal people that were in charge did a phenomenal job, so I thank them. The musicians were amazing. They were easy to work with and really fun people, and they had a great time doing it as well. And I think for them it was something out of the ordinary as well, instead of just playing, Schumann and Liszt and all the classical composers. They worked with a crazy person, so yeah. So that was fun for them, I think. And show came out great. Record/DVD will be out in like a week and a half, I guess. And very excited that you guys are here. I don't have much to say. I'm just going to let you guys watch it, but I'll take a few questions, if there are questions, before the showing.
Surely you've got questions. It's not every day.
You don't have to. You don't have to. It's all good.
Here we go.
You reckon system will ever get back?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that question. See, that's usually the last question that they ask, not the first one. We always get, I'm actually thankful. We get a lot of offers for us to play as a band, and a lot of rumors about what we're already doing, which is cool to watch. I'm like, I didn't know I was in Indonesia playing a show. That's cool. But honestly, we haven't made any decisions as to do anything right now, and if and when we do, it'll be clear. It'll be on the website. So, but we get offers continually and consult each other upon possibilities. So.
I seen you at the big day out and it was rad, eh?
Sorry?
I seen you at the big day out and it was awesome, eh? Like system.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Cheers.
How much did you ever...
Sorry, I got someone else first.
Don't look at me.
How involved were you in terms of the orchestrating of it? Did you do most of it, a lot of it, or?
I had good help. What I did was the following. I took the rock versions of the songs, I stripped them down to acoustic piano, acoustic guitar, and vocals, and then started building them back up with orchestral instruments. So wrote a cello, viola, violin 1 and 2, a couple of horn sections. Then I worked with this amazing Kiwi composer, John Pasatis, who helped me orchestrate the whole thing for the full ensemble orchestra. I had never written for a 70-person orchestra, so that was very instrumental. And so we kept on going back and forth with the music, online mostly, and until it really, really fit what I was trying to accomplish with it. And when we were done, we had everything printed for the orchestra, rehearsed 3 times before we played live, and got on stage and go, oh, I hope this is great. Because you never know. It's one event, and we were videotaping and recording, and I'm like, I better not F up this one, So, yeah.
So it was all over the internet?
Most of our collaboration was, it was all back and forth, MP3s flying, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, 2 things.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself doing this again with the orchestra and stuff like that here in New Zealand, perhaps? Yeah.
Yes. We have a number of orchestral shows set up right now in Europe, with a number of different orchestras around Europe, and we're trying to do the same in the States as well for over the summertime, June, July, well, U.S. summer, I guess. And then as far as New Zealand, we've been talking to the APO about doing another event, but it didn't work out for this coming year just because of my schedule and their schedule and holidays and everything. So we'll be looking at something to do in the future together.
Cool. And the other thing, just quite cheekily, are you staying around for autographs later on?
I am not, but thank you for asking. Right on. Any other questions? Oh, cool.
I was just wondering what made you decide to do this with the Auckland Philharmonia and why the town hall? Like, there was any kind of special reason for that?
the initial interest came from the APO, and I was excited because I wanted to do something with an orchestra. So when the interest came, I was like, wow, as a composer, as a songwriter, you cannot, turn down an orchestra, working with an orchestra. So I wanted to see what they wanted to accomplish, what they had in mind. So we got in touch with, and communicated, and then started working on the event. So it wasn't because, because it was Auckland or anything like that, although that made it even sweeter because it's my second home. So I'm like, wow, that's even better. I'll be there, it'll be summertime, it'll be beautiful. But it was the interest itself, otherwise if you're hiring an orchestra just for your cognizance, you'd be paying, 150, 200,000 to record or play with an orchestra. But if they're interested in working with you, voila! So, yeah, no worries. Any other questions? All right. Well, let's get on with it then. Thank you guys for coming. Cheers.
Give him a round of applause. He's a lovely bloke. And,
Everybody knows that you cradle the sun, living in remorse. Sky is over, don't you want to hold me, baby? Disappointed, going crazy, even though we can't afford the sky is over. Even though we can't afford the sky is over. I don't wanna see you go, the sky is over. Hello, Auckland! You've turned into my second home. I want to thank you, Auckland. I want to thank the APO ahead of time. This is one of the most amazing concerts that I've ever been a part of in my whole life. Thank you for being here.
Permis. She's left us for the brightness of tomorrow. She's nurtured us for 10,000 years. She's loved us, she's cared for us, and she is dying. Her name is civilization. Maybe we believe she was ready to go in the morning light. Baby, you believe that she was made of gold. In the east where you killed her, you lead us. When you need to feed us, you comfortably delete us. When you need your feed us. Feed us when you feed us with the light. Stars look out and cheat us when you feed us with the light. Stars look out. Goodbye. Goodbye. She speaks unrehearsed languages from skin. In the morning light, painting shadows on the faces of the dead.